It does seem really strange when you say it out loud that the two of you have never collaborated together. It seems like such a natural thing.
Yeah, we've sung around the kitchen a few times,
Sure.
you know, while we're making a roast dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, I want to be in your house.
But never professionally. This is
Sure.
the first time. But I can't tell you, this has been the most enjoyable experience of my life, working. It really is.
And why do you think it's taken, as it is the most enjoyable experience and as it's so successful, why do you think it has taken so long?
I think personally, because I didn't really want to work anymore. I really liked being a mum, housewife, being at home.
That's enough work,
raising my kids.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you kind of hit this time when there's a space and an opportunity came to me. So I wasn't going out looking or saying to Martin we should do an album, but the opportunity came and I'm so pleased that I took it because it's been amazing.
Were you nervous?
First day, yeah, because Martin said, oh, come in and do a demo. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I was nervous. But we were like two little kids doing an audition because the producer said, well, sing to me what you're going to sing. And we said, you make me feel so young. We were like standing there
So that
together.
song was your first
And that was our first song that we demoed.
But working together, and you're both professional musicians, even though you said you put your career on the back burner, wasn't there a danger you might be competitive?
No, because we're just not... I've never been competitive with Martin. Like, I've always supported him. So when he started singing, I'm like going, that's great, that's fantastic. That's our relationship, that we both support each other.
But our voices are really different. You know, mine's, you know, obviously bassy, and Shirley's is up in the gods somewhere, and so we knew what lines we were going to take. It wasn't like, you know, a competition or there was an argument over it. It was kind of... It was all laid out in front of us, really, and I open the door for you everywhere you go, and you're happy.
Can I just say, coming off the subject a little bit, can I just say, Roman is doing so well in I'm a Celeb. Oh, my goodness, you must be so proud.
Well, we've always loved the show, haven't we? So it's surreal when you see your son on there, because I'm looking at things that other people aren't looking at. Is he tired? Oh, he might need to rest more. But I just love the fact that I'm watching him go to bed, what time he wakes up. So
You know exactly where he is.
The biggest concern is, I know where he is, he's being looked after, he's in the camp. Great.
I tell you something, you know, he looks better while he's in the jungle than he does when I see him usually, because, you know, he's a radio jock, you know, he gets up early in the morning, does his breakfast show. When I see him usually, he looks knackered.
He's become, as well, looking at social media, he's become a real heartthrob as well.
But that's good
hasn't
for a
he?
26-year-old boy, isn't it?
No, but also
that's
he's
great.
totally genuine. I think he's been
Yeah,
exactly
has been
himself in there.
yeah.
I think that, you know, that's the only way you can do those shows.
Yeah.
Is you have to go in and you are yourself. And
And it's always helpful when your dad's voting for you to do the trials, isn't it?
No, listen, I voted for him because I thought, what a great opportunity, because he grew up as one of those YouTube kids that play pranks on everyone, including me and Shirley over the years.
Yeah, loads.
And I thought, this is what a perfect time to get him back. So I spent all my free 5 votes on putting him in.
To do it every week.
Please vote for him.
Were you trying to get him back because he said that... He said that
the
you
mic
didn't
was
realise
turned
that
off.
your mic was turned off in
No.
live aid.
That's our joke in the family, yeah, but you might want to.
Yeah, but I was sitting in bed and I'm listening to him and I'm thinking, he's winding me up from Australia.
Yeah.
So I thought, yeah, let's get him back in.
But talking of your daughter as well, Harley Moon, she wrote, although most of your album is covers, she wrote 2 of the songs on there as well.
Yeah, so Harley writes songs. It's her hobby. She's a great little musician. And we said to her, would you write 2 songs? And it was lovely because she wrote it from her perspective of her mum and dad. So when she played them back, we were like, love them. We're going to do them, you know. So,
I was in tears when she played it to me, you know, because it's her perspective. I love it.
Can I ask you a bit about Christmas coming up? And obviously, George Michael sadly passed away on Christmas Day in 2016. But you were so close to him, both of you.
yeah, but, you know, this year feels so more positive because it's you know, 3 years, but we've got the last Christmas film coming out. Martin and I have got music coming out. He was all about his music. So I feel like he has got this biggest smile knowing that he was on this planet to do music and we're in the heart of it again. So I feel like it's his doing.
Also, you know, Christmas was his favourite time of the year. He, for the last 30-odd years, I'll be honest with you, he sent every one of his friends massive hampers on Christmas Eve from Harrods. I had that for 30-odd years, and it breaks my heart now on Christmas Eve when it doesn't come. you know. And I miss him dearly. But he was such a lovely man, and he loved Christmas. So this year we're going to enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, he played such a key part, obviously, in the two of you getting together, didn't he? Didn't he turn up on your first date?
Yes, he did.
Well, I took him along. He didn't just turn up.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, he turned up with me when I went to meet you. I didn't know he was coming.
No, because I was, you know, just a young girl. I met Martin in the Camden Palace, and it's quite a kind of big venue to walk into. And I just thought, I'm not walking in there on my own. And I felt a bit intimidated by Martin and the kind of whole Spandau thing. So he said, I'll come with you. And but the thing is, Martin and I spent the whole night snogging. And he was glaring at me. He's going, you didn't come up for air. I felt such an idiot. But in the end, he knew we were meant to be, so...
He was the loveliest man, and he supported everything that we ever did, and it just breaks my heart that I can't get to show him the record.
Yeah. Oh, he will be watching, though.
Yeah.
He will be
Yeah,
watching.
he's
He'll be
around.
keeping an eye. Now, I have to bring up as well that Roman said some really beautiful things about you when you were poorly. Let's have a little look at this.
When they went back out on tour, post brain tumour and stuff like that,
God, you had a tough time.
he forgot everything. So I had to learn all the Spandau songs and then re-taught them to him.
No.
That's
Yeah.
epic.
Yeah. How can my dad not be my hero like for all of that?
How does that make you feel?
Oh, I was in bed. I was tearing up when I heard that. But what he tells the story, I don't really hear Roman talk about that period in our life so much, that dark period when I went through the whole brain tumour stuff. And so it was kind of touching for me to hear him talk about it. But he did, you know, my brain was in such a state back then, you know, for about a good 4 years, that Roman taught me a lot of stuff. He taught me how to play those songs again, sat down with me on guitar.
And how old would he have been then?
Roman?
How old would he have been then?
And it was
Yeah.
after 1995.
Oh, my goodness, how old
Yeah,
was
he
he?
must have been 8 or 9 or... I can't
Yeah.
remember.
So he's only a little boy, is what I mean.
Yeah, he's
But,
only
you know, I think that's why he's quite a compassionate person, both my children, because when you've gone through a thing where your parents kind of sick, it opens up that things can go wrong, and I think that's given them a lot of
They're
compassion.
an absolute credit to you, too, as well.
Thank you so much.
And, but even though we're still going to vote for him to do a trial. You know, it's what he would have wanted.
Yeah.
Exactly. And best of luck with the album. It is
Thank you
called
very
In the Swing of It.